All right, finally, you have run your experiments, you have everyone's data recorded, and in the next module, which would be module 6, you need to write your conclusions. Everyone's going to work together on developing a conclusion. I like to say 2 heads are better than 1. It really does come out to be that here. So first, you have to restate your hypothesis. So I'm going to go back to here, get my hypothesis. Here it is, copy that, and then go back to my conclusion and edit wiki content, and now I'm ready to roll. So here's my hypothesis. It says I need to restate it and say whether it was supported or rejected. And was supported. This one was supported because everybody's pulse rate did go up. All right, so now I go back and analyze the data. And this is talking very specifically. All subjects' pulse rate increased directly after the stimulus as expected. Alex's, and so I'm just going to do Alex right here. Blood beats per minute increased the most, increasing 23 beats per minute. So you want to tell me exactly who and how much, because then you're going to go back and review the data. The observations: Alex was also out of breath, sweaty, and his face was red. He needed to sit down directly after completing the jumping jacks. It appeared that his heart had to work harder to complete the activity, which resulted in more beats per minute. That's my analysis right there. When reviewing the subject descriptions, Alex was the oldest participant with a fitness level of 3. And so then I would talk more about how age may have impacted his results. And then here's some general stuff. At the end, you want to go through each of your subjects first and analyze each one. So if you did 2 of them, you can really cover your 2 people, and then there's 3 that the next person did, they can cover those 3. We really want them well analyzed. And then some general comments that everybody can jump in on. And if someone didn't fit the trend or there was a distraction, talk about what might have happened there, what might have made that different. Particularly, like if an old person's heart rate barely moved, find out why. It may be that they're in amazing shape, very relaxed, they exercise every day. That's what you would write here. Find out why and report on it. So you want to really develop this. This is the final crowning to your entire lab. Finally, everybody needs to list at least 3 improvements, and there are many. And I'm not going to put you an example here because it's a pretend world. It's a perfect world. You can hire a nurse to take the blood pressure, to take the pulse rate, so that not blood pressure, excuse me, to take the pulse rate. So we know it's done precisely exactly the same every time. That adds more validity to those measured numbers we have in there. You can control your subjects. You can make them all be the same gender. You can make them all be the same age. You can make them all be the same fitness that you'd want to describe really well. You can have a machine that automatically takes their pulse rate at the certain intervals. You could do, we aren't paying for it. It can be anything you want. And so make sure each person lists at least 3. All right, so if you're doing it, come up with 3 and then leave it alone so some other people have a chance to go at it. And remember, there's an enormous number of possibilities here. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, but I think this would be about it. Good job.